Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5, and today I am going to be talking about second generation book series. It is great when we fall in love with a book series, and then it is even better when we get to continue on with those characters that we love. It may not be exactly the same way how we enjoyed all those characters when we first got them, but it's still a continuation of the characters, and I like that so much. In this video, I'm just going to talk about how we get a book series, and then we get their sons and daughters. We get the second generation. I don't know about you, but when I fall in love with a character, I really enjoy that we get them throughout a series and that we also get the sprinklings of the character in these second generation books. Yes, they are not the same because they're going from possibly teenagers to in their 20s to being older and becoming mom and dad, but it is fun to watch those characters learn and grow, and I will take those characters that I have fallen in love with anyway so I can read about them again. Now, the first series that I am going to be talking about is the Puck series by Helena Hunting. This is a hockey series. If my memory is serving me correctly, we have 5 couples. There are a couple books where you get the same couple again. We start out with Pucked, and there's like Pucked Under, Pucked Over, Forever Pucked, there's Pucked Off, and Pucked Love, I believe, with some novellas sprinkled in there. My favorite couple are Lance and Poppy. That is the book Pucked Off. And then the second generation series, we have the Lies, Hearts, and Truth series, and this time she writes under H. Hunting. The first book, Little Lies, then we have Bittersweet Heart and Shattered Truths. And what I love about these books, the hardcover books, is we have this discreet cover, but I really love this cover, but I ended up buying this at a book signing that I saw Helena at, because you can have this one but you still get that one. So really love these covers. I haven't read the second generation series yet, and yeah, I gotta get on it. I'm a little behind on Helena's writing, but I really enjoyed the Puck series. I love hockey. Sports romance is one of my favorites to read about, and I am a hockey fan as it is. That's what intrigued me to read the first series also long ago, so I need to get going on this second generation series. Then we have the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. This has the deal, the mistake, the score, the goal, and the legacy. The legacy is a whole bunch of stories about the books wrapped into one. We've recently been getting the Campus Diaries, which is the second generation. And once again, the Off-Campus series is a hockey series, but it's college hockey. And I believe, was it 2024 or 23? The first book in the series is more recent. The second one just came out like a couple weeks ago from when I am doing this video. So we have the Graham Effect, and then we have the Dixon Rule. I have only read the Graham Effect so far, which the Graham Effect follows Garrett Graham and Hannah Graham's daughter. Then the Dixon Rule follows the next couple, and we have more books coming out in this series. I love the deal. It is one of my favorite hockey books of all time. So I had really high expectations for the Graham Effect. I gave the Graham Effect 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was a good story. The book did drag for me, and I think because Garrett and Hannah are my favorite couple, I had really huge expectations for the Graham Effect. And having those such high expectations is why it felt a little short for me. You still did enjoy the characters, and like I said at the beginning of this video, getting the characters that you already have read and adored. It just, I think when I read the Dixon Rule, I just gotta like come down a little bit because I love that series so much. So that can be a problem with second generation series. You get so excited to see the characters that you love from these other books, but then you can be putting your expectations too high. I actually have the Dyken role available to me right now. It just became available through audiobooks, so I'm going to be listening to that soon. Then we have the Eagle Elite series by Rachel Van Dyken. The second generation series is Mafia Royals. And now recently, like from when I'm filming this video, it's probably a week ago, but when I post it's gonna be a couple weeks, we have Ciao Bella, which is another extension of the series, so it just keeps coming. And actually I think I like the second generation series better than the first, so I'm having a different effect with these books than the series I just talked about. It's actually quite interesting for me because in the Eagle Elite series, I didn't like the first book at all. I did not care for a certain character in that book, and my friend just kept pushing me to continue on the series, and everything I got in the second book is what I hoped to get from in the first. And as the series went on, I just loved it more and more. They are all about the mafia and the families, and then, well, you become family, blood in, blood out, and all the intertangling of all those families and the mafia together. And then we have their children in these books, and yeah, I liked getting the bad guys, well, not like they're not the bad guys, but you're in the mafia, so you are kind of bad. But seeing them as parents is fun because all the crap that they did as kids, their kids are giving it back to them and they're receiving it in full. So that part is entertaining. But I definitely would dive into the second generation for the Eagle Elite series because, like I said, I love them even more than I do the originals. Lastly, I'm going to talk about Marked Men by Crownover, and then the second generation series is Forever Marked. 5 or 6 in the original. We have Rule, Jet, Rome, Nash, Rowdy, and Asa. Okay, so 6 in the original. And a lot of the guys, they work in a tattoo shop, and we get all this stuff from there. And then there's also a rock star and a vet, and their stories are very interesting. Jay is one of the first authors that I picked up when I really got into reading again, so I probably read those books back in 2015, 2016, so it's been a long time. And then the second generation, I'm gonna have this order wrong, and I'm sorry, I'm blanking on one of the books right now. Prodigal Son, Fortunate Son, Wayward Son, and there is a fourth. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it right now. But I love the Marked Men series. I love the characters. Nash is my favorite, Rule and Rome close second. And I just love their stories. They go through a lot of hard times. My favorite of the second generation series is Wayward Son. I did read those books, but I read them in ebook form, so I don't have physical copies. Either it was ebook or audiobook. I did both for this series, and Wayward Son is a pretty tough read for what the character has to go through. There's something that he keeps blaming himself for, and I don't think he is at fault. It was just an unfortunate situation, so his story was tough to read about, but I would definitely give those series a try. Let me know down below if you are a fan of second generation generation series. Let me know if there's any second generation series that you have enjoyed or ones that I should keep an eye out for. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.